Hello friends, and welcome to yet another session of Sunday Soul Food with me. The topic that I've chosen today is how to get over a breakup. It's a very difficult feeling, right? The breakup. So we are going to deal with how to come in terms with it and how to overcome this difficult phase of a breakup. First of all, what you have to do is you need to accept it. That it has happened, the breakup has taken place, this person has left. Okay? You need to accept it. You need to mourn the death of the relationship, because a breakup is nothing but a death. A death of a relationship has taken place, and we need to mourn about it. One needs to mourn about it. One needs to cry. If you cry, it's not abnormal. It will hurt. It is painful. So you need to get it out. Yes, and tears are the best way that, when the tears flow from your eyes, at that time this kind of the heaviness and the pain that is inside, it is getting evacuated also. So don't feel you're not weak when you cry. In fact, you are stronger. Okay, so you need to mourn about it. You need to cry about it, because it is a long process. Some of you can get over it very quickly, while some of you can take time. And the first step starts by accepting and then mourning about the death of this relationship. Secondly, what we need to do is cut off completely from that person. Sometimes what happens is that during breakups, both the people involved, they say, okay, the person who is leaving says that, okay, let's be friends, okay, we'll always be good friends. Yeah, no matter what, even if we are breaking off from this relationship, but we will still keep in touch. We will be good friends. Well, the first thing you have to do is cut off completely. Tell them honestly that it is not possible for you right now. They have to give you some time, and that you will come back once you are over it. Yes, because what happens is that if you don't cut off completely, cutting off your communication, texting, telephoning, seeing them, if you don't do that, what is happening is that again and again this person is coming in front of you. How are you going to get over them? Yeah, for them, if they have left, well, for them it's okay, but what about you? You need to cut off completely. And even if you are the person who has left the relationship, then you also need to cut off completely for some time and give them the time to come out of this whole painful phase that they are going through. Thirdly, remove all that reminds you of this person. Everything. Don't feel guilty while saying, oh, this person has given me this and this person has given me that. Just take everything that you find. If you were living together for years together or for months together, what difference does it take when the feelings were involved, there were exchange of things? So those gifts that were given to you by that person, you need to just find everything, put it in a box. I would have said throw it out of your house, but I would also instead of throwing out, if you cannot do that, if it was me, I would do that. Okay, I would just put it and just throw it out of my door. I don't want any memories of that person also. Out means out. Yes, so what you need to do is you have to put all the memories of this person, whatever it is. It was a letter, it was a card, it was a kind of a ring, a watch, whatever, some clothes that they must have given to you, whatever it is, just put it, because it reminds you of them. So put it in a box, seal that box. If you cannot throw it, put it in a place that, in a kind of a garage or a kind of a storeroom that, you just put your things there. Just seal it and put it there. Okay, then what all you can do is also you start getting your room cleaner. Also you start cleaning up your house. Okay, because you need to activate your right side. Your right side is your dynamic side. You need to activate, because emotions are pulling you down, so you need to also balance it with your right side. And what happens is that when you start getting dynamic, you think less of that person and you are more in the work. Okay, so start cleaning, start arranging your wardrobe. For example, if you have a lot of clothes, okay, start arranging them. Start arranging your small library if you have at home, or your house, or clean up, or start decorating decorating the house a bit differently. If you have the picture or something as it is in the box, it is gone. Okay, so you need to start cleaning up your own personal space also, because you want to make something different. If you were living together, then do something in a way that you change some arrangements that makes you feel a little bit different in that place. Okay, then after that, what you can also do is you can join some classes. You can join some classes in order to mix up with different kind of people and learn something. But when two people are together, they forget their friend circle. Many a times what happens is that a person, if one of the person was very demanding, then maybe you have cut off from your friend circle completely. You were not in touch with them. Or if you had common friends, then it is better that you keep away from those friends for some time. Okay, and then you go into newer circles, find some new friends, make some new friends. You recognize new friends. Okay, so when you join classes, you will find some new people there who have a different way of looking at things. Maybe you might find some people interesting over there to speak to. So join some classes, take up some hobby like painting, dancing, cooking, gardening also. Yeah, so learn something new at that time. Go and enroll yourself in a class. Meditation will help you a lot over there, because this is where your whole the mind, body and soul, you need to get them into your center. Yes, because right now everything is completely disturbed for you, so you really need to bring it, you need to bring back your balance in your life. So meditation classes can help a lot. To exercise, go to the gym, start some sportive exercises, like for example, you go biking, you go walking, jogging, you go to the gym, you work out a bit. Yeah, because what is happening is that when your body is into motion, when you're biking or when you're walking or when you're jogging or whatever sportive activities you're doing, is that your body is releasing some hormones, also positive hormones, that is these are the mood busters. Okay, they are making you feel better, and your stress levels also are decreasing. So what happens is that it will help you to overcome this pain that you're going through also. Okay, so go and do something sportive and activate your body. Okay, activate your body, like make it active. Try to do something which will make you feel better. Even whatever artistic it is, you can do that. If possible, travel to a new place, travel to a new country. If you cannot travel to a new country or a different country that you have never been to, of course not to go to that place where you both have gone together, because what happens is that the memories will come back. You don't want that. So travel to another place, go to another place and explore the people, the culture, the language if it's different. If you cannot go to another country, go to a new city and explore this city. Go and just explore something new at that time and try to see, and you will see that it helps, because everything, when it changes, it opens your eyes to newer things. You meet new people, you are in a different culture most probably, so you are getting acquainted to a new culture, so it will help you. So try to travel. It also helps a lot in overcoming this feeling of pain that you go through after a breakup. Don't ruminate. Don't ruminate. When I say that, what does it mean? Means don't keep on, getting the same thing over and over again in your mind. This is why I said that your common friends who have always been there for both of you, try to meet them less, because what can happen is that when you meet them, you will keep on once or twice. It's okay to speak about them or what they did to you or what you did to them, okay, and how it all happened. But you might land up into a tendency, or you might have a tendency wherein you will ruminate the same topic, because what happens is that you like to speak about that person. You like to speak. So the moment some known people are in front of you, you will start the same story over and over again. And when you ruminate this subject of your breakup, or what has happened and why he or she, what they did and how painful it is, what will happen every time if you do that again and again, you are falling in the same black hole. You need to come out of it now, right? You're doing everything possible to come out of it. So don't ruminate that subject. This is why I say go and meet people who are new, because over there is no possibility that you can keep on telling and then they tell you, oh no, but maybe this, maybe that. Yeah, you have to overcome. So what you have to overcome, you cannot keep on again and again ruminating over that topic. Don't substitute immediately. Most of the time, the one big blunder, I would say, that we can make after a breakup is immediately substituting the person with somebody else. Don't substitute. Because what is happening is that you are not fine. You're going through the hell inside of you. At that time, somebody comes into your life and offers you a shoulder to cry on. And you take this person as your new partner because you feel he or she is so good, they are offering me so much of sympathy, they are offering me so much of support. But actually what is happening is maybe they are, yes, maybe in some cases it can be the true feelings, but those people are doing for you, but you are actually in the process of getting over someone. So at that time you yourself are confused in there. So how can you immediately jump into a relationship? It will be not very healthy to do it, my dear. It won't be healthy to do it. Take your time. Take your time. Because many times what happens is that we don't want to be alone. We don't want to be lonely. And the death of a relationship, we want to just, bury it with a new relationship, because that will give us an excitement, or that will make us feel less lonely. But at the end, we need to be honest inside ourselves. Am I ready? Am I ready to go with this person? Maybe friendship. Why not? A very deep friendship. You become best of friends. But you need to tell the other person, wait a bit. If they propose to you at such times, you need to tell them to wait a bit. You yourself needs to wait a bit instead of jumping into a relationship immediately after a breakup. Because what will happen is that later on in the long run, you will feel, oh, finally, I didn't have any feelings for this person and I just got into it because they were so kind to me. But it is a different thing being kind, and it's a different thing of being in love. So at that time when you're so confused, don't go for quick fix. Don't go for substitution, because you might regret it later on. I have an example of this, is that one of our neighbors who was in a 20-year-old relationship, her husband left her. It was very sad because she was totally broken, because one day to another he announced to her that he was going out of the house, and she was completely, and even we were shocked too, we never expected this would happen one day, like seeing a wonderful family. And she was in complete trauma. She was really in a very bad shape for quite some time, like 2 to 3 months she was in a bad shape. So this man came into her life. He was a colleague, and he offered her a shoulder, to cry on. And he was really very nice. He was helping her, and slowly, she, gradually she was coming out of it. And afterwards, we saw them get together. They started living together, and she said, "Oh, he helped me so much," and things were like that. And after 5 to 6 months of living together, afterwards we heard that they were not getting along well at all with each other, because she said that, "I don't know, but I don't find anything common with him." And then, "Why did you?" "Because I was alone. I didn't want to be alone. So I went for him. He's kind, everything is nice, but we are not at all on the same page. This is not what I'm looking for in a man." She realized that. And then what happens is that once again a second breakup takes place. So avoid substitution immediately after a breakup. Wait a bit, get yourself in balance, in your own emotional balance and your mental balance. Take your time, and after you have sorted out all this in your mind, that the memory of this person doesn't trouble you anymore when you see, or whenever you cross a path that you must have walked together and it doesn't have any effect on you, that time you know that you have gotten over this breakup. At that time you can start thinking of having somebody in your life. But until then, don't take anyone in a hurry into your life and regret in leisure later on. You need to know something, is that on the spiritual side, what the thing is that we all are an actor on this earth, okay? And what is the aim of each and every person in our life? They all come with their role, okay? So people will come with a certain role in your life, certain purpose they enter your life, and those who leave your life also have a purpose to leave your life. And in this, if you just go beyond a bit, okay, rise above your pain a bit and try to see, write down, if possible, write down whatever the story, how it started. First of all, ask yourself, why did I enter this relationship? What was my motive? Was it that I was physically attracted? Was it that I was attracted to his intelligence or her intelligence? Was it that I was lonely? Was it that I was desperate to have somebody in my life? Was it that I was, feeling love? But, write down whatever it is, just write down everything. How this relationship evolved, what happened, and then how the fight started, or how you started going apart also. Try to see everything, and at the end how it ended. Write it down. And then at that time, try to make an honest evaluation of this whole paper that you have written. And over there, try to see, was it me who contributed to this breakup, or was it the other person? Was I being realistic with this relationship? Was that other person really being honest since the beginning, or was it just my own desire that I was like he was or she was a blank paper and I kept on writing on it? But actually it was just my wishful thinking that this person is this, but actually this person wasn't. Make an honest evaluation. Or yes, it can also be that both of you, after a certain time, you felt that you had given what you had to give, and now it was mutually you decide to go apart. Or it can also be that one of you gets attracted outside, or your partner got attracted outside and went to somebody else. In that case, I would say throw a party. What is the point in keeping an infidel person into your life? It's good they went. One day they would have gone as it is. Let them go. Let them go. You throw a party, celebrate, because now you're making space for something better, someone better to come into your life. You don't need to cry on that. But one thing, if you see spiritually, you will notice that every person comes into our life as a blessing or as an experience, good or bad, or a lesson. Yes? In everything there is a blessing. In the most painful situation, it can be a blessing in disguise that you haven't realized, my dear. It can be a blessing, a wonderful blessing. Sometimes we cry, why this person left me, or why this happened, why I lost this person. Later on in life, we realize that we had somebody better than that person who came into our life. Sometimes we leave some people who are so good. If you are giving the pure love in a relationship, if you're devoted, if you're fidel, if you're loyal, and if somebody leaves you, my dear, know one thing, they are the losers, not you. Because you lost somebody who was never into it, or you lost someone who didn't have all those qualities, and they lost someone who really truly loved them. So they have to cry, not you. And remember another thing which is so beautiful. This is one life. Just one life. Maybe you have had a lot of people come and leave in this life. Or maybe you had that one true love that you lost and you crave for. But you lost that person for a reason. Your paths were not together. Maybe you lost them for that. Or if they were supposed to be in your life, maybe one day after 10-20 years, like it happened with one of my uncles, he had lost his true love. She got married. He stayed unmarried. She had a son who was 20 years old. And at that time, her husband passed away. He was still unmarried. He continued working for the army. And then, one day, as she was the mayor of a city, one day there was a function. And as destiny might have it, they both met there. And they both felt that they still had those emotions for each other. Life had separated them. None of them had left each other, but they were the circumstances that were very difficult at that time. And they both got together and they both got married at that old age. These kind of stories also happen. I don't know in today's world does this happen or not, but this kind of stories happen. So I'm telling you that let people go when they have to go, let them go. If they are meant for you, they will come back for you, but you don't keep crying. Life doesn't stop after a person leaves our life. No, it doesn't stop. It has to go on. You cannot stop. It is against the wishes of the divine that you stop living. When somebody leaves, they have to go on another path. They have to learn some other lessons in life. You have to learn differently your lessons. Everybody's path is different. And imagine this is just one life. You have lived n number of lives with n number of love and with n number of partners in your past life. This is just one life. And there will be another one, where all this is not going to make any sense, maybe. So look at it with a spiritual perspective also. That in this life, this person was my partner who left me. In the past life, maybe I had somebody else as my partner. And in the one before, again somebody else maybe. So there have been such a big story of you, and this is just one experience that you're experiencing right now at this point of time, which is going to pass if you allow it to pass. So let it go, my dear. Let it go. Let them evolve on their path. Each of us has a different journey. Each of us has a different way of learning lessons. And when we lose something, it is in order to get something better. It is in order to get our experiences. It is in order to get a blessing of a different kind. Each experience teaches you something. So this breakup also teaches us something. It teaches us what it is to feel the pain. It teaches us how to overcome this pain. It teaches us that we are stronger than we think we are. So you're stronger than what you think you are, my dear. So get over it. If you are going through all this, get over it soon, because a wonderful, beautiful life waits ahead of you. You know what? There are 1,000 fishes in the sea. One of them going doesn't make the sea empty. Okay, and so is it with life. There are n number of beautiful, wonderful people waiting out there to meet you one day. Yeah, so if one person has gone, that doesn't end your life. That is just a new beginning for you. So thank you, my dears, and take good care of yourself, and may God bless you and give you the strength and courage if you are going through this difficult patch, and know that it's just a phase and it's just one life, okay? And it's just a moment. Let it pass, let this phase pass, and then you know what you are. You are gold, and you have to go through this difficult phase in order to shine later on. And you might find someone as beautiful, as wonderful, as handsome as you. Just a little bit of patience is required. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye.